Rightio. So, on Saturday evening, we are going down to Merseyside. We're going down there to play Everton. And I'm not sure if it's at Goodison Park or whether it's going to be at the new stadium. However, it's a game that we have to basically take the points. They are below us in the table at the minute, and we have to capitalise on the fact that they are much lower in the Premier League than we are. So the hope is, like I've put in the comments, our defence can build a brick wall. That way we're protecting Nick Pope. And I want to see a proper battle. Now, there's going to be I think it's a 5:30 kickoff. So what I'm hoping is that we have the power and the capacity through Harvey, through Anthony, Bruno, and others to basically take the game by the skin of the neck, roll our sleeves up, work hard, and get the points. Now, I haven't put any goal scorers in the description of this video, none at all. But here's the thing. What I'm hoping for is Harvey can get back on the score sheet. Don't know whether Alexander Isak will be playing because apparently he had to have a painkilling injection. And what I'm hoping for is we can get maybe 2 or 3 goals and keep a clean sheet, which means everyone's got to basically work their socks off, roll their sleeves up and do a damn good job. So if they can do that, then what I want to see also is in the first half, we attack and we get them on the back foot and start to pepper their 18-yard box and keep the ball, make them run, tire them out. Also hoping that we can have it where we're changing formation while the game is playing. So, right, okay. So 3 minutes in. Do you know what it is, right? A friend of mine had said about streaming software, OBD, and OBD took over the camera and the microphone. So I've had to delete that. So I am back, and regular podcasts will happen here. And some of those, I'm going to have the guitar. So, just so that you know. So there will be Newcastle United content, which this one is about, because I'm wearing my colours. Okay, it's the old shirt. That is true. But I'm still here. And also, the merchandise store is attached as well. Now, one thing I want to say, if in the first half of Saturday night's game we can get 1 or 2 goals, say from Harvey and Anthony, then we're going to have a decent second half of the game. But we're going to have to mix things up. We're going to have to make them think more of what's going on. And the hope is that at the end of the game, we have the points so that we can climb the table to a much higher position and leave them down where they are in the bottom half of the table. Now, last night, Newcastle had a game up at St James's Park, and in that game, Fabian Schär scored a penalty, and it was the only goal of the game, which I was watching the Matty Renton video from Magpie Channel TV, and he was a little bit disappointed because he had us down for a 4-0. Wasn't to be, but we're still in the next round, and that means that next up in the next round is Chelsea. So we get past Everton, we take Everton and we get the points down there, and then we go for the Everton. We go for Chelsea in the cup, try and get past them so we can get back to Wembley. Anyway, as this is my first podcast for a while, that was because of OBD. Now, I'm going to try and schedule more of these so that as the weeks go by, if I can't get up to St James's Park, well, you catch me here at home. And the hope is that between now and January, Newcastle United can keep on climbing, hopefully back up to the top 3 where we were, which I predicted anyway, and we can move forward from there to a higher position, maybe even after January, challenge Manchester City, your Liverpools for the title. Yes, it's going to be hard. It is. It is going to be hard. Reason why it's going to be hard is because we play in the Premier League, which is the hardest league in the world. However, I believe in the players, which is why I sang about them in Break the Shackles, because with Harvey, we've got goals. Alexander Isak, we have goals. Bruno has goals in him. Anthony Gordon has goals in him. We've got Jacob Murphy. Sean Longstaff nearly scored the other day. And as I say, there is goals in our team. So what we need to do is keep plugging away, working hard, and then collect the points at the end of the game. And that way, when we collect the points at the end of the game, we climb, which is what we want. I want Newcastle to be in the top 3 of the Premier League and then push from January with a new influx of players, push for the title. And that will be epic, that run-in from January up to May. that should be an epic experience. And like I say, if we can get to January from now, yeah, that's a positive thing, not just for the club, but also for the city. And that's what I want to see. So, right, so I'm going to click on that. No, we don't need that. Right. Okay, so I've got 2 people in chat at the moment. Well, here it has been miserable. Hopefully you got better weather than what I've got down here. Now, in the next few videos is going to be music. And the music will be either on the acoustic or I'll be playing it on Black Beauty. So there's lots to come. And the main point I'm speaking about is this. There are many brilliant Newcastle United content creators. There are. But here you get music as well. And you get me singing. So that's positive, isn't it? And as we move forward, I've already been in touch with the university. I'm waiting for the university to get back to us. And once they do get back to us, then we can verify the ERC20s and then we can move forward to the next stage. So positive news. Now, hopefully, over these next few games, we can rack up the points, we can climb the table, and then we can start to apply pressure to those in the top 5. If we can do that, I'll be happy. And I'll be happy, really, if we can get past Chelsea in the next round. And then let's see how far in the Carabao Cup Newcastle can go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do what we did when we took on Manchester United, except this time, bring home the silverware. So, to all of you wonderful people who are watching, there's 3 of you. And, like I say, have a wonderful day wherever you may be. More streams will be coming because OBD has been deleted and uninstalled. That was what was stopping me using the studio. And there will be singing in future videos where I'll be doing Streets of Home live, Break the Shackles again live, and other songs. Some of those songs will be for America because we want to pull in sponsorship from United States of America, not just from Saudi Arabia, because when it comes from Saudi Arabia, the sponsorship, well, it does not miff those down in London, doesn't it, at Premier League HQ. So if we can pull in some sponsorship from the United States of America, where I think Darren Eales is going back home, because, like I say, he has a blood cancer, and I wish him a speedy recovery from that, because it ain't nice. Oh, so chat is here. So Eels has said he is staying in the northeast. Right. I thought, because it was in the Newcastle World, that there was they were waiting for a successor to come in and take the reins. So that's good, positive news, because I do like him as a CEO. So the hope is this channel grows, the merchandise gets to you, the subscriber, and there's two different types of merchandise. There is printed and there is stitched. The stitched is just a little bit more, not much, just a little bit more. And I hope that those of you who have checked the shop, if there's something that you would like, message me and I'll see if that is available on Fourth Wall. Now, the hope is everything goes well this Saturday, and hope, because my broadband is absolutely diabolical. It's really, really slow. This live has skipped twice since I've been on. That's how bad it is. And that's because I live in a village. But my hope is to try my best to get back up to St James's Park. That's the hope. To do lives when I get there, taking the game in. And the one thing I'll always say, every time I come up, I've just skipped a game. Oh, wow, man. My broadband's absolutely diabolical. You couldn't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, the hope is when I do come up to St James's Park, we get the 3 points and we can climb the Premier League table. That's the hope. But the Premier League's the hardest league in the world. Let's not forget that. Now, hopefully, James Bunce, our physiotherapist person, hopefully he can get Callum Wilson fit so he can join in, as well as sorting out Alexander Isak. But what I think with him having a broken toe for Alexander Isak, what I'm thinking is maybe in January we bring in another striker. Yes, we still have Will Asula. Yes, we do. He got run out last night. But as Matty Renton said of Magpie Channel TV, he didn't get the service. And there's no good having a striker on the pitch if he didn't get the service. You know what I mean? It's a waste of time. Now, the hope is between now and Christmas, my channel grows, merchandise is sold, so I can report Man. Oh man, honestly. Yeah, hopefully the merchandise can be sold so I can report to Universal Credit that I'm actually selling stuff. Because what they'll do is they will deduct from my benefit so everything is transparent. But like I say, we shall see what happens. All the merchandise is there and delivery is 5 to 11 days. And it's straight to your door, not to me, because that would be a pain in the backside. Anyway, you wonderful people, 20 minutes. Wow. I'm glad to be back doing podcasts. Really, I am. So, there will be longer ones. And if I can do the watch along on Saturday, yeah, I'll be doing a watch along. It just depends if the broadband allows me. So, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. By the way, if I do the Saturday podcast, just to let you know, the stickers, the all the bits at the bottom next to the chat, they are live, and it helps me. So, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you when I know a bit more. Thanks for watching.